friends! So interestingly, I just finished watching Victoria's announcement for the autumn mixtape readathon. I was so excited and eagerly anticipating the release of the prompts and everything, and I knew as soon as they announced they were going to do an autumn one that I wanted to take part, and literally from watching Victoria's video I immediately knew what I wanted to read, and was just so excited that I've decided to just sit and film my TBR video right now. I'm going to leave all of the information about the readathon in the description box, including the dates of the readathon, the hosts, and all the information that you will want to know. But without further ado, I just want to get into the prompts and the books that I've picked and what I'll be reading. So the first music prompt is All Too Well by the amazing Taylor Swift, and as soon as Victoria said that, I literally went yes out loud. So excited, love that song, love Taylor Swift. And the prompt for the song is a book with nature on the cover, and immediately I knew that I was going to read this book for the readathon anyway, but this fits a prompt and it's just perfect. But I plan to read Autumn by Ali Smith because it was on my autumn TBR last year and I never got round to reading it. I'm also massively in the mood at the moment for contemporary novels and literary fiction, so hopefully that continues, and I'll be equally as excited about reading this, and this will be my first Ali Smith at the beginning of October. The next prompt is WITCH, Woman in Total Control of Herself, the song by Devon someone, I think. I'm really terrible with artists, I'm really sorry, but I do know the song and it is a really cool song. But the book prompt for this song is Woman in Total Control of Herself / a witchy book, and I'm not massively into witchy books, so I knew I wanted to read a book about a woman who is in total control of herself. And I decided to pick up Simple Passion by Annie Ernaux. I keep meaning to check the pronunciation of her last name because I'm pretty sure I get it wrong every single time. I have read another one by her before called Happening and I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. And after finishing that, I knew I wanted to read more by this author. But I do believe this one is a sort of blur between fact and fiction, and kind of discusses a relationship Annie may have had with a 2-year-long relationship that she had with a married man, hence why it's called Simple Passion. But because it is sort of autobiographical, and I've read something by Annie Ernaux before, she's definitely a woman who is in total control of herself. So as soon as this came up, I knew immediately what I wanted to read for this prompt, and it is this one. The next prompt is a free choice, so a free read or a book based on your favourite autumnal / Halloween bop. I couldn't think of autumnal or Halloween bop, and kind of wanted to just go with the free read. And I have decided to read Shadow by Michael Morpurgo, as obviously his books are children's novels, so these are quicker to get through, and I've been wanting to read this for so long because I love Michael Morpurgo. And this one is about a dog who I'm assuming is called Shadow. And if this is what Shadow looks like, Shadow is very cute. But I also believe it's set during Afghanistan during the war, so it's going to be very emotional as well, but it's one that I'm going to get through quickly, and like I said, one I want to read soon anyway. And for the final two prompts, I will be doubling up and reading the same book for both of them, but the next prompt, the music prompt, is California Dreaming, and the book prompt for that song is An Unseasonal Read, and then the last prompt is Down Under, a translated read. And like I said, I plan to read the same book for both of those, or at least start the same book for both of those prompts, and that is Tender is the Flesh by Augustina Bazarica, as this one was actually on my spring TBR, and again I never got round to reading it, and this one was very kindly gifted to me as well by Victoria, from what Victoria read quite a while ago. So it's one that, again, I've been wanting to pick up and start reading for ages, and I've seen it about a bit more. I think it might have been republished in a different edition, because like I said, loads of people recently have been reading this. All I really know about this book is that I think it's sort of to do with cannibalism. Animal meat is infected with a virus, which means humankind cannot any longer eat animal meat, and human meat becomes legal, like the buying and eating and selling, etc. So I'm assuming this is going to be a kind of dystopian style novel about how the world would look if we could eat human meat. There are also a few self-care prompts that I do plan to do, and do a vlog of me completing those and reading the books I've picked for my TBR. I am so excited for this readathon and to finally get to some of these books, and it's the perfect that it's 2 weeks. I've picked some books that I can definitely speed through in that time, and just to get in the cozy autumnal mood. I'm just so excited. Please let me know in the comments if you're taking part in the readathon and what you're planning to read, or if you've got a similar book to what I have on my TBR. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.